Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that. Well, Fred Bembe will spend the weekend in police custody. As you may be aware, he was arrested yesterday on seditious charges, where they issued a statement with regard to attributing an article to Congolese President Tshisekedi, and he had made some allegations to say there was a deal involving 20 million US dollars, and then made some accusations with regard to Zambia. So the police called him over at Ibex Hill police station, where he reported, and then he was officially arrested. If you haven't seen that, watch yesterday's live stream. But as of today, it's been confirmed he's going to spend the entire weekend in police custody because they could not secure a bond for him on Friday, and the Zambia police does not attend to such cases over the weekend. And he put up this statement. This is Fred Bembe. He says, it has become very clear that, and then he tags President Hakainde Hichilema, that Mr. Hichilema has instructed his police officers to keep me in police cells throughout the weekend on the bondable offense. My lawyers have been at police headquarters since morning for formalities, but I've been now told that police headquarters is being fumigated and nobody will attend to them. Or no one will be attended to, and then Fred Bembe. So he says his lawyers were at police headquarters, and they were simply told to say the HQ is being fumigated and no one is going to attend to his lawyers. That was Fred Bembe's article. And then he was visited by his wife. His wife has been pretty much spending time at the police cells with the kids earlier on. So these are the images. And then Fred Bembe posted this, whoever manages his page, says, great thanks to wife and sister for the solidarity and love, one love family. And then he attaches the pictures of his sister and the wife. And then he also thanks Edgar Lungu. He says, my brother Edgar Chagwalungu, your message has brought me to tears. Thank you. As I have told you that the past is behind us and the future of Zambia needs us. So he says whatever the differences that they had are behind them, and he's looking to the future of him and Edgar Lungu working together for the benefit of Zambia. So this is the article that Fred Bembe was attributing to or referring to. He said which was published by Edgar Chagwalungu's profile on Facebook. They say, good evening, fellow citizens. Yesterday, we learned with a heavy heart the unfair arrest of Socialist Party President Dr. Fred Bembe, who was subsequently charged with sedition by the state police. And given the fact that the offense of is bondable under Zambian law, we anticipated a swift release of opposition leader after the charge, but alas, Dr. Fred Bembe has remained in detention away from his wife and children as we speak. We are concerned that officers overseeing the case are reported to have evaporated in thin air, making it impossible for his lawyers to secure a bond for Dr. Fred Bembe this afternoon. This is very clear gross abuse of due process of the law and must be condemned in a democratic country like Zambia that respects the rule of law. And then he goes further to write more with regard to that and signs it off to say Edgar Chagwalungu, 6th Republican president, and PF President, Uka Alliance member there. So Fred Membe is pretty much spending the weekend there. So these are some of the images from yesterday. That's his wife, Mutinta Mazoka, and his child there, the time that they went to visit them. So some interesting videos had come out of this interaction where the wife was having a confrontation with a female police officer, where she even attributed to say, my father, meaning Anderson Mazoka, had fought for this country, and this isn't the situation that he fought for. Because if you may be aware, late father is the founding president of the UPND, the current government, the current party in government. So those are some of the images where this was the time when they were not allowed to see Fred Membe. They were outside. And then his granddaughter has written a letter to him, Fred Membe, which has been posted on his page. You should be able to see it on this channel or community tab, where she attaches those pictures of her and the grandfather, Fred Membe, with that letter. And then the young man that you see there in blue, that's his son, one of the people that had visited him earlier on. This is the time when they are not allowed to see him. And then if you see there's the young man standing there in black, that's also his son. And the mother was like, no, this is the young man, referring to just some interesting pictures. But the Electoral Commission of Zambia has releases 2026 election calendar. So the Electoral Commission, this was published by the UPND, but this has been in circulation for a couple of hours now on various platforms. So the Electoral Commission of Zambia has released a roadmap for the 2026 general elections. Below is the sequence. So from the 18th to the 22nd May 2026, presidential nominations, and then from the 18th to 19th May 2026, parliamentary and local government nominations, 13th August 2026, polling day, that's the day of voting, and then the election results to be only declared after 4 days of closure of polling stations, and then the 17th August 2026, declaration of results. So that's a roadmap you should take note of for the upcoming elections in 2026, as released by the chairperson for the ECZ. What is the wrangles within the Patriotic Front continue? This was published by Mao Sampa. He says the High Court judge, Sizulu, has issued a restraining order or injunction prohibiting Morgan Ngona from calling for any party convention or anything else until that particular case between him and Ngona. So Ngona, if you remember, is one of the people that supported Mao Sampa when he broke away from Edgar Lungu's PF. So it seems like at this stage, there are three versions of PF. The version that Edgar Lungu runs, the one that Mao Sampa runs, where there's a breakaway, and then that Ngona is a breakaway from Mao Sampa. So all those three PF versions are in court. So that's an update from that. What is Savoy Imboya spent the next 11 days behind bars following apprehension this afternoon on orders of the court because she shunned a hearing in which she is charged with criminal libel. She will appear in court on August 20th. So another person that is spending this weekend in police cells, that's Savoy Imboya. A number of people are spending this weekend in police custody. I think even Munia Zulu was also arrested on the same charge. So yeah, he even published this. So comrades of the struggle currently in detention due to missing court dates, persecution, and he highlights a number of things. So Munia Zulu has also been arrested. That's the Lumezi member of parliament, because he had missed a number of court cases, and then he attaches that and puts up the article. You should be able to find it on the community tab on this channel. So Munia Zulu and the Savoy Imboya have been arrested as things stand, and Fred Membe. So those are three individuals, as things are being broadcast, spending the weekend in police custody. And then former President Edgar Lungu has urged citizens to pray for Emmanuel J.J. Banda and others under state persecution. So that was published by Kalemba. And then Munia Zulu said that the reward is going to be given after persecution and conviction, not when found. Ichisungu. So he simply, Munia Zulu was simply stating that 2 million reward on JJ's offered by the police. He says it's not just when you find JJ Banda. It has to be after he's persecuted and his conviction, alleges Munia Zulu there. And Kalemba says, so pretty much people have been speaking on the JJ's. Kalemba, please ask for me. So when you find JJ, do you catch and take him to police, or you keep him somewhere until Gaffel Msamba gives you the 2 million? So people are just making memes over this situation. To say, I mean, do you release his location after you get the 2 million or before that? So Zambians, as you expect, are very humorous. We deal with things jokingly. So that's the police call, ransom or whatever you call it, offer that came from the police. So different memes have been going around. So kind of situation right now, Ichalo Tata. So how to find JJ Banda. So different memes going around. And then people are like, you think I will tell you that I found JJ? You'll just see the signs. So people are saying if I was to find JJ and get the 2 million kwacha, I would not say anything. You just see the wealth around me, and then people are making memes over that. The PF also share this meme to say police officers looking for JJ at Katete. So they share that meme also. So different memes going around to say if anyone finds JJ, they will not review until they get that 2 million kwacha. And then this was also shared to say you have received 2 million from Zambia Police Service, and then they share that's Airtel Money, T whatever message, which was just simply created just like a meme. So people are having a field day with this. And then they also created their work for the watchtowers or Jehovah's Witness to say, Ushejeje akengira ninani akengira mu paradise. So simply having a field day with that, as you expect. And then the UPN responded, fugitive JJ Banda's wife, Dombe, still behind bars in Chipata at Chipata Central Police. So his wife, the one who was present, is still in police custody, according to the UPND there. And then social media, this was reported by Patriotic Front. Social media blogger Why Me remains incarcerated in Livingstone without bail since April 2024. So this is a TikTok. He made a number of comments on President Hakainde Hichilema and the UPND. That's what he was arrested for. So they say he hasn't been released since then. That's according to the PF. And then Luinda Mazoka says companies gifting some Conga thousands of dollars after a victory is to remind you that people are more committed to participating in your victory than in your preparation, which is very true. That's Luinda Mazoka there. And then these are the news papers headlines. This is in the news diggers. We can do better on corruption. Some things have not some things have not happened. Chief Justice there, so he simply says the corruption is not being handled well or being dealt with appropriately. That's according to the Chief Justice. This is in the mass newspaper, and which says JJ Banda playing a serious game of chess with the police. Says Wanajiti there, and then they say HH protecting his ministers. It's hypocrisy to stop the Anti-Corruption Commission and Drug Enforcement Commission from naming and shaming his inner circle, says Shangala. So that if you remember, there are a couple of ministers that were reported to be under investigation for corruption. So that's what they're referring to there, to say, why haven't they been named? Whenever else gets named, immediately a corruption charge has been leveled against them. This is the daily liberation. That's the headline there. And then in Uganda, thieves in Uganda have stolen the official vehicle for the Inspector General of Police, allegedly reported by the PF there. And then Botswana given an afternoon off to celebrate country's first Olympic gold medal. So a runner from Botswana has won at the Olympics. So there have been celebrations in that country and images coming from there. And then Zimbabweans must relax, possibly Kalemba. So same way we share the Victoria Falls, we are sharing the bronze medal. So they just Zimbabweans having a jab with Zambians there, and then they put their flag next to the Zambian flag there. These are images from the Olympics. And then if you know this bed at a hybrid roundabout, it seems like it's been given a facelift again. So renovations underway. So they attach and then they dress the chicken with a bronze medal on the chest there. This chicken has got a lot of paints. Painting has been. It's just a very famous chicken. This is the one that what's this name? Mouse Sampa. I said he wanted to get rid of it, but it seems like the powers behind it objected him as mayor to make changes. So there are two different sides of argument. There are people who want this thing to be gotten rid of, and then others who celebrate it to say it's a national treasure or whatever they call it. And then just remember again, 13th August 2026, voting day, 17th August 2026, announcement of results. This is posted by the UPND as announced by the Electoral Commission of Zambia. So take note of those dates. Those are the upcoming official election dates and results announcements. And then this weekend is the Kusefia Pangwena President Hakainde Hichilema is going to spend it in Northern Province or in Kasama to be specific, with Chitimukuru there. The members are celebrating Kusefia Pangwena traditional ceremony. And it seems President Hakainde Hichilema is going to be our guest of honor there. That's the news, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.